Hello everyone, welcome back to more of the Dream Machine. In the last video we just basically experimented with all the combinations we can do with these characters, so let's keep on doing that. I think I'm going to actually show off every combination that you can actually see in this game. So one that we've kind of looked over is this one here, to put the couple into the bathroom. We haven't seen that one before. I guess they don't do anything here, alright. So another thing that we haven't done before is... ah dear, it broke again. Alright, here we are. So one thing that we haven't tried out yet is both of these characters in this room alone. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen that yet. What is he looking at? Well, now let's see what Edie does in that room. Guess she just kind of stands there, as people tend to do in this room for some reason. Probably just mourning and thinking about whoever has been lost there. We will find out who that is eventually, if you can't figure it out already. Right, what's left to do here? I think we actually wanna pretty basically the mother with every character. So let's try this first. Oh yeah, we had that already. It's just... oh, actually never mind. No, it's not like that, but she can come home anytime. That's not what I'm saying, Mother. I've got to go, Mother. So yeah, he's just talking to her on the phone right there. It's just a sensitive topic. Let's see what the two do in this room. A wooden cross? She didn't even attend, did she? Did you even shed a single tear? You could have told them to play a hymn I liked. I saw you smirk as they lowered me. So yeah, this is obviously her grave here. And he's just kind of feeling a little bit guilty about stuff, I think. He didn't say anything at the ceremony either. He was probably feeling guilty because he was sort of glad she's gone. Because obviously she was kind of a very strict mother. Alright, let's see what they do in this room. And you can see what she was like actually in all these rooms. You can kinda... I love how you can see each and every character's really personality shine through, even though they don't really say much. You can really see what it would have been like. That's not necessary, Mother. Yes, Mother. That's not necessary, Mother. Okay. So what are they gonna do in the bedroom? Hopefully not the same thing he does with his wife. That would be really weird. I actually have a chart down here so that I can't miss any room or any combination of characters in any room. You gonna see anything? He's really small right here. Why is he so tiny? Guess they're not saying anything here. Right, now we only have 2 more combinations left to do, and that is Edie and the mother, and all of them together. So let's first do Edie and the mother. Let's... this we have already done. Yeah, I know it's a photograph of a stern-looking old woman. There we go. Let's see what they do here. You can actually walk on this as well, but they don't do much else. Right, let's try it in this room. I just want to show off all the combinations you can have in all the different situations, because I really like this stuff. You can miss all of this stuff. You don't have to look at all this. You can probably just go trial and error until you find something and then stop. But I don't know, I think it's so interesting, because this is really an interesting way to develop a character. Especially one like Edie that we've seen before, and we've only like talked to her as she was an old woman, and she talked about some stuff from the past, but she wasn't really all that interesting. And now that we know all this about her, she really has a lot more depth. That's nice, dear. You don't say. Your desire shall be to your husband. Oh, well, great. Intriguing. Is that so? Intriguing. Come on, say something, mother. Or is that really all the advice you have for her? And God said unto them. Something, okay. Alright, there's only one more room to go for these two, which is the bathroom again. Why their bathroom has graves in it, I will never know. Oh, Flash. I wish this engine was better, it just doesn't really work all that well. I guess it gets the job done. I knew there was something wrong the moment I saw you. Desire gives birth to sin. Sin brings forth death. Of course. Desire gives birth to sin, yeah, shut up. Ugh. I like her character because she's so creepy and eerie, but really her personality is just, oh my god, go away please. Alright, so now there's only one more thing left to do, and that is to look at every room with all the characters in. The creators of this game actually, yesterday I was watching a live stream of one of the creators building a set of this game, and they seem to want to do that more now because the chapters are taking so long. As if the pressure wasn't great enough already. I guess I'll keep talking about that later. I feel so judged when you're here. What did I do to deserve this? Well, yeah, so the mother is interrupting them now, and I guess they're not noticing us right now, so we can pick up this photograph right here, which we will need later. Anyway, yeah, the creators of this game are now trying to reach out to the people who played some more, and you can actually subscribe to the YouTube channel and see look at their live streams and stuff, and it's actually really nice of them that they are trying to get in touch with the people that like their game. There we go. What about the kitchen then? The thing with the bedroom really was one of the only puzzles in this thing that wasn't really just based on trial and error. Alright, they don't do much here. Okay, so let's see what they do in the hallway. Oops. I think we've seen this before actually, I'm not sure. Let's go check. Right, of course not, Mother. I think I have work to do. I thought you might need cheering up. I could have met you at the station. So I guess she just interrupted them. You're letting in a draft. Yeah. This door is actually open right now, so we can actually go out there. There's a wall on the other side of the door, of course there is. Oh right, because we put the bathroom right there. So let's try moving these rooms around a little bit more. But before we do anything, let's first look at whatever happens when we put these three into the bathroom together. And that will actually be all the combinations for these rooms. I guess they're just standing there. Alright, so now let me just cross that off real quick. There we go, and that one too. Wonderful, okay. So now we have one more picture to take care of, which is of a house, of the outside of this. It's an old photograph of a house with a porch. Alright, so let's try putting this right here and see if we can access it. It's locked. Well, this is actually another puzzle here, and this is actually the same doorway. It's exactly the same door as the one in the hallway that was locked before, but it was only open when we actually put all three pictures in that hallway. So let's try to arrange these rooms like this and then put all three characters in here. Then maybe we can access this room. Leave apartment. Yes, we can. There we are. And this is such a beautiful screen. I love this one. There's actually a doorstop right here that we can pick up. And right here is the tentacle from the machine that you can already see. And over here we have an old Edie. Is there anything we can do? Let's examine this. The tentacle seems to have borrowed the shape of the old woman. I wonder why. Well, that's kind of some very obvious symbolism right there, so I won't even bother to explain that. Talk to Edie. Mr. Neff, it seems you haven't been totally forthcoming with me. I'm so sorry, Edie. I didn't mean to knock you out like that. I knew something was up when I saw you outside my door. You had that look about you. Please let me explain. I didn't see any other way. You and everybody in the building is in danger. This tentacle is part of a machine I have to shut down, or it will keep drawing energy from you and everyone around it. Is that what the thing is? I've seen it in my dreams before. It's been tethering me to this place for as long as I can remember. I need to sever the tentacle somehow. Do you have something sharp I could use? I only have these needles and a small pair of scissors. Do you think that would help? It might. Throw me well, obviously the pair of scissors. But I need them to trim the yarn. Well, great. Can I just borrow them briefly? I really can't knit without them. Throw me the needles then. I can't pull them out. That would unravel my knitting. Wow, well, you are very helpful. I'll think of something. I'm sure you will, dear. Right, so she won't give us anything. We only have this doorstop, and we probably can't sever this tentacle with that. The skin is far too thick for this to do anything. Alright then. So this is actually kind of a weird puzzle, but I like it anyway. Because what you're supposed to do right here is, once you remove these characters from this room in here, then obviously this door will be closed again and you won't have any way to actually get there. Who are you? You mean me? You can see me? You're very faint, but I can see you. What are you doing here? Are you a ghost? That's a long story, Edie. Let's just say I'm trying to help you. Why? Am I in trouble? An older version of you is, but I'm working on finding a solution. I might be able to help. How? Show me the problem and I might be able to find a solution. Right, so that's a little hint they gave us right there. We are supposed to show her the problem. What was it I needed to do again? Show me the problem. Only then will I be able to help you. Alright, so obviously we could... you would think that you wanna take Edie's picture on the wall there and put it on the house outside, but when you do that, well, I'll just do it. Just to show it off, I guess. Let's put her there and show her the problem. Now we can't get across here anymore, and also this door is now closed. So we have to fix that somehow. Oh, why did I even do that? Let's put them back there. And we do have this door stop right there. So what we can do here is leave the apartment. And actually hold this door open with the door stop. There we go. The door has been wedged open. And now it won't close anymore, even if we remove these characters from here. However, I'm not really sure what we can do with that, because we still don't really have a bridge over there. One other thing that we could try is probably putting the mother over there, because even if we only have these two characters in there, we still have a bridge over there, I think. I hope. There we go, yeah, we do. Hello there? Did I hear a noise? Okay, we still can't talk to him. But we can always talk to her, okay. So let's leave the apartment now. Right, so we have this mother here now. Blah blah blah. I must remain vigilant. But she doesn't really do much when she's here. She's just kind of standing there. Can we remove this again? No, we can't. Okay. So yeah, now I'm really not entirely sure what to do, to be honest. Maybe this telephone... I don't know, maybe we can call the people who built walkways. I don't know. This is actually a part of the game that I completely forgot how to do. Obviously we wanted to show Edie something, so I don't know. Maybe we get a bridge when we just have him. I kinda doubt it. No, he's over here then. Okay. Maybe the mother? Let's see if that works. She's just kind of standing there. And they won't let us over there. Okay. Well, this is really weird. there any other way we can build a bridge? Maybe with Edie and the mother? Nope, these two are too far away. I think I must be missing something here. What about this teddy bear? Blah 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 blah. I am not your owner. My memories. I could have met you a billion times. I wouldn't remember. Please don't take offense. None taken. So yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, well, we're out of time anyway. But this episode isn't gonna go on much longer anymore, so that would be kind of weird to have a like 5-minute video as the last part of this chapter. So you know what? I think I'll pause and figure it out for myself, and then whenever I've done that, then I'll keep playing. Actually, never mind. I just figured it out by myself because I'm such an idiot. Okay. We can actually remove this room altogether. We can just pull this over here and there we go, because that door is held open anyway. So now we can basically pick up all these photographs and put them in this room. So the only one we've seen yet so far is the mother alone. So let's look at the husband alone, I guess. Are you gonna do anything? Nope. Okay, how about the husband and the mother then? Obviously I'll save Edie for last. There we go. Oops. Never mind, that was silly. Where is the mother? Not there. There she is. Oops. There we go. This engine. What the ugh. It's not the developer's fault, it's the fault of Adobe and the weird, silly engine. Alright, so they don't do anything either. Now let's try putting Edie in there. There you go. None of them really seem to be doing anything on the screen. But I still want to look at everything. Nope, just standing there. Right now, Edie and the mother. Where is Edie? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. Do you see it? The tentacle shaped like the old woman is drawing energy from you. Show me the problem. Only then will I be able to help. But I'm showing you the problem right now. What more do you need to see? Right, this is that puzzle. Do you see it? What do you mean, show you the problem? I remember this puzzle. I don't know how to solve this. I remember this solution to this being really weird. Let's try and remove the mother as well. Because obviously the mother is the problem in this dream. Seriously now, what more do you need to see? Can't pick up this doorstep again. Let's try and talk to Edie once more, I guess. Come on. Give me this. Give me your silly Edie. I wonder why. Is there something on the ground here that we can pick up? I kinda doubt it. Nope. This is weird. I really don't remember how to solve this. Okay, you know what? I think this will actually take me ages to figure out, because it did the first time around. So I'll really pause it this time. Okay, and I now know what to do, and I still think it's really silly. This is a really silly puzzle. I don't like this one. As opposed to all the other puzzles in this game, really, every single puzzle in this game makes sense where it's placed, and it just kinda, it does have logic in it. But this one is just kind of weird, because you don't really get a proper hint for this. Do you see it? Blah 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 blah. Show me the problem. The problem is the mother, so I guess it would kind of make sense to give her this photograph. What can you tell me about this, Edie? Show me the problem and I might be able to help you find a solution. So this is kind of weird, because she won't really react to this. But what you are actually supposed to do is show the old Edie this photo, which is really, really weird. Edie, I have an idea. Can you catch this if I throw it at you? I doubt it, but I can lower my sewing bag to you if that's alright. Sure. Right, so we can give her this and put it into the sewing bag. I've put the photo in the bag. Alright. You can reel it in the bag now, Edie. Alright. Now what? Do you see the photo? Yes. I want you to... I need you to jab it with the needle. Alright. I've jabbed the needle through the photos. Is that it? I thought something would happen, but I guess I was wrong. It was worth a try, though. Well, obviously we just did the wrong thing there. Can't I just tell her to cut it now? Alright, just lower it again then. And now you can reel in the back, okay? And now cut it in half, please. Alright. There we go. Well done, Mr. Neff. I thought I'd never be rid of her. Does this mean everybody in the building is safe? There's still 2 more dreams to visit before we're in the clear. I admire your dedication to your neighbors. It's not just about my neighbors, Edie. My wife's also under the influence of this machine, and she's pregnant, so... I see. That's why I had to knock you and your friends out. My family was on the line. I didn't see any other way to help them. That's understandable, Victor. I had a family too once. I would have done anything for them as well. I hadn't thought about it in those terms. No? I didn't realize that that's what I'm doing until just now. I'm sure you've had a lot to consider. The strange thing is, I didn't even want a kid. But you changed your mind? I guess I must have. I can't remember when, though. Just this morning I had this perfectly serene dream, like everything was back to normal again, and then I woke up. It wasn't until this machine started threatening us that I started to... You had to risk losing something to start appreciating it? That's a pretty common trait. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. It's natural to feel conflicted about these things. I'd be far more worried if you approached fatherhood flippantly or with no hesitation at all. When Alicia told me she was pregnant, I really strained my smile. Unwelcome news, I take it. I felt a cold, sinking feeling. But she seemed so happy. I didn't want to ruin her moment. Some will call that considerate. No, I wasn't. It was easy. I forced my smile because it was the path of least resistance. In the back of my mind I was already pondering how I could persuade her. It seems like you were unsuccessful. That's the worst part. I hardly tried at all. I just passively coasted along until it was too late. Being passive is also a decision. You could have bailed, but you didn't. That pretty much sums up my life. You don't seem so passive now, though. Barging through the dreams to save your family. I guess it took something like this to wake me up. You know what that tells me, Victor? No. It tells me you're going to make a pretty good father. I don't know about that. You really think so? Of course, dear. It's strange how easy I can express these thoughts to you. I hardly know you. And I haven't even admitted much of this to myself. The subconscious is a strange and powerful thing. Now, I hope you don't find me rude, but there's something tugging on this old chair. Throw down the bag and I'll secure you to the trunk over there. I'm pretty sure that would just uproot the tree. This place is falling apart whether I want it to or not. It probably isn't safe for you here anymore. So this is goodbye then? Who knows? We are just sandcastles, Victor. I'm sure a piece of me will reform on some faraway beach somewhere down the line. Perhaps we'll meet again there. I'm sure we will. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I disrupted your tea party. You spent too much time apologizing, Victor. Wish me luck instead. Good luck, Edie. Give my regards to your little family once this ordeal has been dealt with. I will. Goodbye, Victor. Goodbye, Edie. Right, and then she just slowly drifts away. And you can actually stand here for a very long time and watch her get smaller and smaller in the distance, but we won't do that now. So yeah, there you can still see her drifting away. Can we talk to you? No, we can't. Okay. So all we can do now really is leave the dream. And this is a really long episode. But oh well. Here we can end the chapter 4. I think I'll actually do that just so you can see what it's like to see the credits, I guess. Because there is no chapter 5 yet. To be continued. So yeah, this is the credits now. There's actually 4 people who made the music and only 2 who made the game. And I guess other people. Yeah, but it's only 2 people really who do most of the work. Yeah. So yeah, that was chapters 1 through 4 of the Dream Machine. The next one is coming out, I don't know when, in a slew of months, as they always say on their website. So yeah, that's when I'll be continuing this Let's Play. Thanks for playing the 4th chapter of our game, The Dream Machine. We hope you liked it. What happens next? If you enjoyed chapter 4, you'll be happy to hear that chapter 5 will be available to play in a slew of months. Select one of these options below to find out more. Again, thank you for playing. Yeah. Well, we won't do that. Let's close it. Because that's just a spoiler anyway. So yeah, that was the first 4 chapters of the Dream Machine. As you can see here, there's still 2 missing. And we will do those whenever they are out. So yeah, bye.